Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live from the outskirts here. It's the Gaming Saloon for November 30th, 2025, which I host Space 2448, Rampant Epsilon, and Tommy Gun 2442. We have enough news that I actually cut stuff, and I probably could have cut a couple more things, to be honest. Well, at least one more thing, because we probably have no opinions about it.
Okay.
Number 2 on the list. Do what?
Okay. The joke answer I want to say is the last one.
I mean, be honest, the thing we're going to talk about most coming out of that show is going to be whatever they show off, if they have anything to show off.
So, Half-Life 2, Episode 2, Chapter 3?
Yes. Because I'll be honest, the only thing I remember from last year's Game Awards is that they're working on a new Okami, and that's it.
And I don't know, I could maybe... I could maybe see you saying 2.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, before we hit the news stuff, either of you want to talk about what you've been playing the last couple weeks?
Honestly, not a whole heck of a lot on my end of it. I keep tossing around ideas for... I've been watching a different streamer, but doing like what Pie's doing with the Multi-World Madness thing. So I've been tossing around ideas, trying to see if I can find one that I actually like doing and want to do it kind of deal. I finally think I'm starting to lean into an idea for it, but I'm not sure. I do know next show will be different, because there will at least be one thing that I can say. Granted,
Oh boy.
I doubt I will be able to say much, because I do kind of plan on ending up saying stuff before the show, but yeah.
Glock, you have anything you want to highlight?
No, not really.
Well, I got took back on Poke Clicker and found out, oh, I turned the things off that made it harder. I should keep those on now. Because I found out that if you keep the thing that says if a Pokemon is outside of its region, it takes you only get so much attack from it. And also you have to complete that region's Pokedex before you move on. Oh, that makes the game easier. Because you're not dealing with 20 million health Pokemon immediately within like 2 regions. I've only had to take everything out of the hatchery for like your eggs and stuff like a couple times recently, and I'm in Kalos. I'm actually like 1 Pokemon away from finishing up Kalos and moving on to Alola. I gotta do the Hoopa. I have to like click because I'm running it with scripts that automates a lot of the stuff, like a lot of your background stuff. Like it automates the hatchery for your eggs and stuff, so Pokemon get more attack. It automates the underground, which is where you find fossils and other stuff for things and Pokemon and all sorts of other shops. It automates the farm, which is all your berry stuff, for other sorted shops and things. You can have it automate you getting experience or dungeon tokens, which you need to go into the various dungeons in the game, i.e. all those cave systems and stuff that you go into a Pokemon game. Yeah, you have to spend so many dungeon tokens to do a run through them. Automate getting quest tokens, which are needed to do for certain shops and stuff. But yeah, I've also been running it since remodeling kitchen stuff. I've been running it while I've been busy remodeling the kitchen stuff. So I come back whenever we're taking a break to be like, all right, how much do we have? Okay, we got that. Okay, let's swap over to that. The annoying thing is Mega Pokemon, because you know how you just get a keystone? Like you have one keystone, then you have all the different Mega Evolution stones, and that gets you a Mega Pokemon.
Yeah.
So it's a little different in Poke Clicker. So you need a keystone for every single Mega Evolution, because you spend a keystone to Mega Evolve a Pokemon permanently, i.e. you get a copy of that Pokemon in its Mega Evolved form. Because basically all of your Pokemon are copied in terms of their evolutions and stuff. So you'll have like Pidgey of X amount of attack, and then Pidgeotto of X amount of attack, and Pidgeot of X amount of attack, and that all accumulates into your attack power to deal with stuff. But the extra crinkle is the Pokemon have to be at a certain attack power to do the Mega Evolution. Rayquaza's at like 171,000 attack power. Bear in mind, Pokemon start in like single digits when you first catch them, and they gain so much experience, so much attack power per time you breed them, or like when you give them rare candies or have them use certain equipment. So it's a lot, which is why having the hatchery be automated, because it expedites some of that stuff. But yeah, besides that, not much else. Because of the kitchen remodel stuff, I have not gotten back to why yet. I need to. But I guess anything else before we hit the news?
No.
All right, then. You remember our new Steam machine we're getting from Valve? Now they didn't give a price yet?
Yes, our other router.
So about that price, we don't have a number, mind you, but Valve has basically said it's going to be equivalent of a PC of that hardware that they have in it.
I love that I got no reaction when I said
Oh.
And we're shocked by this?
No, but it's nice to have confirmation since we don't have a price yet.
I mean, fair, but also just get a fucking PC.
I mean, that's what this is, basically. That's what they're billing it as. It's a PC that doubles as your Steam box, basically. And other PC games that are compatible with SteamOS, more or less.
Or, hear me out, you could build or buy a PC that won't lock you to compatibility with SteamOS.
SteamOS is just Linux.
Yeah.
And you can also choose to put Windows on it if you so desired.
Yeah, you can side boot into Windows. If you're savvy enough for that. And this thing can fit on your desk. It's really tiny. And it's got an LED strip, and it has a customizable front plate. I'm not really selling this, to be honest.
Oh.
I'm just listing off the things that are like, look at how cool this is. And I'm like, well, those are selling points for this.
They're also mostly things that other consoles can do. You can upgrade. I mean, it takes a little bit of doing, but you can upgrade an Xbox. You can also upgrade a PlayStation. I mean, they have specialized custom-made plates for PlayStation. So, I mean, at this point, it should just be the standard because all of them do it.
Mm-hmm. Valve is trying to enter the console market, is the short and long of it.
Valve waited.
No reason.
Valve waited far too fucking long to do that. The console market is actively dying.
But they can revive it. You know, like Google did with cloud gaming.
Right.
Stadia is the main reason why Microsoft went as hard as they did with the Game Pass. Just saying.
And look at where Stadia is. Any other thoughts?
No.
Why are companies doing this shit? That's my only thoughts. Why are companies doing this shit?
One word. Money.
It's
Mine
not
must go
making them money. It's not making them money.
But it could make them money.
It could make them infinite money. That is what matters. It could make them infinite money. Line must go up at all costs. To quote the Funkland video I rewatched again because the Funkland makes really great videos.
They do make good videos.
On the history of FastPass, when they got at the part where with it was technically not Max Pass, but with the wristband and stuff and all that, it was just like, we spent $1 billion. It has to work. Even though operations were like, this will break everything. People in charge go, no, we spent $1 billion. It has to work. It doesn't matter. Make it work. That's not physically possible. Make it work.
One of those, this can't work. I did not hear that. What I heard you say was this will work. No, it can't work. Right. Exactly. You're saying it will work.
It can't work yet. Sir, that is an impossibility. Nothing is impossible with money. Throw more money at it.
These companies make my head hurt. They really do.
Give it all the money and it will make money. Because that's how money works.
No. Factually inaccurate. No.
Anywho, you know how we always get to talk about some new video game adaptation that's in development?
Oh dear God, no.
Yes.
How do you feel about a Far Cry anthology series from the Hulu?
Oh yeah, I saw this and I am already at the point of this is not gonna go well.
It's from the Alien Earth and it's Always Sunny creators, which is... That's two very specific things to have in a headline.
I want to point out to you, good show. Is there anything comparable between the two other than the fact that there are humans in the show?
Apparently the same people made both.
Is there anything comparable in the shows?
I don't know. I'm not going to bother with any details of this because I'll be honest, this was the thing we probably have no opinions on besides, well, this exists, add it to the pile.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Where's my Tetris trilogy with all the plot of Tetris?
Oh dear God, no.
What's funny is I could see someone being stupid enough to make a Tetris show.
I'm surprised someone hasn't already.
Clock. They were trying to make a trilogy of Tetris movies because of all of the lore that is in Tetris.
I could see a show based on like one of the first like major tournaments. I could see that.
No.
No.
The lore
Tetris,
in
the video game.
Tetris.
No,
What
the lore in the video
lore?
games. Exactly. They were going to make 3 of them with that lore. 3 of them. I have the receipts for this, and it has never happened. I wonder why.
Because people don't want money. Sorry, had to tie it into the previous one.
Clearly not.
You're
And-
right. You're right.
and-
If you just throw
anywho,
money at
better-
it,
Better news. Better news. Someone has taken up the mantle of trying to make a Star Fox game.
And it is not Nintendo.
Yes.
And by
I
make a
still
Star
am
Fox game, we mean remake 64 again. Because I swear
still
that's
err-
what this is.
I still err on the side of caution of, are we sure that's a good thing?
I mean, it's not an actual Star Fox game, so yes.
Fair.
But for the folks at Chuhai Labs, which is a Kyoto-based development team, Wild Blue, now dubbed Wild Blue Skies, had basically a whole part of a level to show off, or actually a whole level to show off. It looks pretty good. Unfortunately, it's only confirmed for Series X or Series XS and PC currently. So no other platforms.
I'm good with that. I'll get it on
Yeah.
PC. That's fine.
Same.
I would actually probably get it on PC anyhow because I get the feeling people will mod the crap out of this.
Oh yeah.
Fair.
But yeah, hooray! Someone making a Star Fox game. Now, if only someone can make an F-Zero game to make those folks happy.
All that I'm hoping for this is that it sells enough to where it gets Nintendo to make an actual Star Fox game. Not a gimmick, an actual Star Fox game.
But next up, since we were playing Fortnite earlier tonight, hey, Fortnite Season 6 had its big live event finale.
Where someone killed the bus driver.
A not Death Star killed the bus driver, basically.
Hey, it still had to be someone that did it.
Yeah. But before that, the Jonesy and I don't remember her name, brought together a bunch of people and they did an Avengers Endgame where they killed, I think, the bad guy from Stranger Things.
You mean Vecna?
Bigger, the bigger one, the dark entity. I don't know.
That would be Vecna. Vecna itself.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure because you have the Demogorgon and then you have Vecna. Vecna is the actual god slash essentially a Daedric prince. D&D is weird. I'm pretty sure Vecna's a god.
I think they called it the Dark Presence. It had a shard of the 0 point in it. It beat up Godzilla and Kong for a bit, and
What?
look, a lot happened. I actually played through it, but I have bad news. So when it ended, it did the cutscene that was going to lead into season 7. It hard crashed on me. Like, crashed to technically not desktop because I was playing on PlayStation 4 Pro, but it crashed. It was like a hard crash.
Damn.
I even have video proof because I recorded it.
Is it still playable on Fortnite?
No, because they only do those live events like on the Saturday they happen, basically for like a certain like few hours, or
Fair.
simultaneously for like an hour, and then they're like, "Well, downtime as we got to get the new season up and running." In this case, they had to like put downtime immediately because they had to get season 7 up and running in like the following 2 hours.
Fair enough.
But it was neat. It was, hey, look, references. Hey, look, that thing. Hey, look, K-pop Demon Hunters in the song. Not the one song they apparently performed at Macy's, but one of the other ones.
I don't know anything about K-pop Demon Hunters.
I only know the music because I haven't watched the movie yet, but the music is very good. But yeah, otherwise I'm like, yep, this is about how every Fortnite live event is.
Minus the crash.
Yes. No, I've had them crash before.
Yeah, but it's usually not
Oh.
hard like that.
Yeah. Like, it scared me because it even like gave off a bad noise on the crash. So I was like, oh god.
Fortnite bricked your con.
It tried to. If I'm being honest, it tried to. And it scared me the entire time.
Well, that would be something if they ended up doing something that like hard bricked a console or something.
Hmm. But yeah, that was the Fortnite live event. Any thoughts?
No.
Huh?
Fair. Next up, we now finally know the week of it coming out what the Prime 4 amiibo do.
Which caused me to buy the other two.
Yeah. So as it turns out, Bike Samus will let us change the color of the bike each time we tap the amiibo. We can also see the total distance you've driven on bike. And also increases the speed of the bike boost and energy recovery, but only once per day.
I'm still lost as to the point of amiibos.
They
Something
unlock
gimmick at this point.
Wait, they unlock a little thing in a game.
They used to have
Okay.
more than one functionality.
Honestly, for me, it's hey, look, this is probably the most extensive Nintendo toy line that has ever existed.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
So I get to have Nintendo characters on a shelf. And then some, because of they did everybody that's in Smash. So
Oh. Whenever we get a second where we shift off, I do have one thing to add.
oh, okay, what?
Are we shifting off of this?
I'll finish up then. So the regular Samus amiibo changes the background music on the bike, or while riding the bike, and then the interesting one, the Silex one, gives you the 100% cutscene if you've not done 100%. Well, 100% scan rate and 100% item collection.
Which is what forced me to get the second of the three, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna finish the collection. Screw it.
Other Metroid amiibo will do a random track from the game's soundtrack. So nothing too interesting with them. But that's basically it for that. So, Glock, what did you want to bring up?
So, everyone here is well aware of my level of disdain for Dragon Age the Veilguard.
Uh-huh.
So, it's been a year and a month, almost a year and 2 months. I'm going to be playing through it again, and I'm going to attempt to make a YouTube video going through it a year later and explaining whether or not maybe I was too heated. And I can already almost promise you I was not too heated, and I'm going to be very heated in the in the video. But I will be making a video that if y'all are cool with it, I'll upload to y'all's channel as well as my own.
Nice. I still have to do a write-up for Star Rail's Amphorius arc. It won't be a video, it'll just be a write-up I throw on my Tumblr, because we don't have anywhere to put me writing a thing that will probably be a few hundred words.
Yeah, what I will likely do is I will probably play the game on stream so that I actually have video to use for the YouTube video, and then I will, from there, I'll edit and make an actual YouTube video of a review a year later.
All right, then. We don't have anything else. We've got one of two recaps to do. Because Microsoft did a show. It wasn't a shit show. It was actually better than the Sony one recently. That Sony one could have been a fucking email.
Yeah.
I didn't see the Sony one.
You didn't miss anything.
It was basically all DLC announcements that were already known. There was not even anything new for Tokon, the new Marvel fighting game.
Why am I not surprised?
I don't know. Anyway, granted, the first thing on this list is not a great show. Hey, you know that new James Bond game that they're making?
Yes.
They showed off the new Aston Martin that's going to be in the game.
Yay? Question mark?
It does look cool. I'm not gonna lie.
It's the Aston Martin Valhalla.
My thing is, isn't this 007's early days? Why does this look like a modern vehicle?
Because it's taking place in modern day.
Oh, okay. So we're just taking 007 origin story and slapping it in modern day. Okay, cool.
This is the Hitman team's take on 007's origin, basically. This is like fully their take on 007. But yeah, that was basically it. Game comes out in March. Armistice was something I don't remember. It's been long enough that I do not remember things from this. It's a third-person shooter.
It looks decent.
Yes.
There was one of them that I'm actually excited for.
Clover Pit has new DLC. It's a slot machine game where you hit the slots and try not to die. It's a roguelike.
Clover Pit has... No, it's not that it has new DLC. It was just Clover Pit being released.
Oh, they teased DLC at the end.
Oh, did they? I missed it.
Yes. Unholy Fusion DLC coming soon.
Oh, okay. I know that the main reveal was that, by the way, it's out right now. Go play.
Yeah. Crowsworn is a Metroidvania, I think.
Yeah, kinda. It's like Metroidvania crossed with Souls-like.
Oh, so it's what am I?
It's very similar to that one game, Blasphemy.
That's probably what I'm thinking of, because there's a few of them at this point that are like that. Yeah, that looks fine. Dave the Diver has new DLC called Into the Jungle, or In the Jungle. Hooray! They keep shoving stuff into this. This might be the thing I was like, ooh, that looks kind of interesting. Echo Generation 2. It's a turn-based RPG that's card-based. I kind of like the art style. That should come as no surprise to anyone listening to this. Of like, you have a good art style. Ooh, interesting. Erosion is a Souls-like, but it has kind of an interesting gimmick where when you die, 10 years pass in game. So when you come back, it's 10 years later and you're trying to save your daughter. And it can get to the point where it's like, hey, you saved your daughter. She's an old woman now.
It does look like a really cool concept.
Yeah. Spring of next year for this one. I forgot about this. So in Hitman's continuing doing collab stuff, Eminem has hired the Hitman to kill his evil self called Slim Shady.
Yup.
It comes out tomorrow.
I will say, that's not a foreign concept to Eminem in particular. He's played around for years with the idea of there being Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady, and the two being separate people altogether. And most of his more recent albums have been him trying to figure out what works, Slim or Marshall. They're basically two personas, so it's not unheard of.
I just find it funny because the one before this, and Bruce Lee hired the hitman to help him like kill some bad guys, and then the one before that, the hitman got hired, I guess, by MI6 to go kill the bad guy from Casino Royale. It's just a weird string of hitman announcements of just like, well, he's just now gonna go kill some shady. I'm like, they just able to collab with whoever they want just for this nonsense.
I feel like
mean,
yes.
if they say yeah, who's gonna tell them no if the person they want to collab with says yes?
It's just always funny. It's just like, all right, what? Because, like, to be honest, the Hitman franchise is very comedy focused. So it's just like, yes, I'm going to go kill Eminem's alternate persona, Slim Shady. That's normal.
I think it's more just a case of they're leaning into the wackiness.
Good. That's what Hitman should be.
Whereas a lot of times
Anywho.
everything will go more serious for no reason.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. We got the Mound Omen of Cthulhu. It's a first-person shooter. This might be 4-player. It's Lovecraft stuff. Because we have those are dime a dozen these days. Raji Kalugia, I believe, ended the show. I think it was just a cinematic trailer. There was no gameplay on this. So, skip. There was Reanimal from the Little Nightmares folks. It looks like a Little Nightmares game. Roadside Research. You are aliens running a roadside gas station to research humanity. It is basically one of those simulator games with extra frills. Tides of Annihilation had another showcase of gameplay and a boss sequence that was like kind of cool. And I hope this game is like actually good in real because it does look impressive. Because this is real ass. Because people have gotten to play this game. This is real gameplay. They are not faking this, as far as I'm aware. Total Chaos from Turbo Overkill people. It's for FPS. The Vampire Survivors folks. Oh. What?
I've played a little bit of Total Chaos. It's interesting. It's not your typical horror game. It's not bad. It's just, I don't know. It's not necessarily my thing. So.
The Vampire Survivors crew have their next game called Vampire Crawlers. It's a roguelike card-based game where you're exploring and using cards to blow up enemies and make numbers. It is everything a Vampire Survivor sequel needs to be, kind of. I'm on board.
Make numbers or make big numbers?
Make big numbers and big lights and stuff.
So Vampire Survivors 2.0.
Basically. Last up, Zoo Punk, which I could have sworn was a sequel to another game, but it wasn't. It was a sequel to a different game. This is a sequel to Fist. And not something I forget, because I brought this up on stream, and Devil Spidey was like, no, that's the sequel to Fist. And I'm like, I had to look, because I have it for free on Epic. It was a tactics game. But yeah, this looks neat. Hopefully your co-op or your like AI companions do good for you, since it seems like that seems to be a mechanic of this. Any other thoughts?
No.
Any thoughts overall on the Xbox showcase?
No, not really.
Yeah.
The Zoopunk game does look more interesting than pretty much anything else, in my opinion.
Fair. All right, it's now that time of year. It is Game Awards season.
We have to.
Yes. I mean, we don't have to go through everything. By the time we do TGS again, this will have aired because it airs on December 11th, which is actually a Thursday. Yep. On the 11th. On all the places this streams on. It'll be on a Thursday, so you'll get to hear me react to it while I'm doing cat stuff.
The 11th?
Yes?
The 11th isn't. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Wrong month. Hold the calendar up. Wrong month.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wait.
Well, I'll be reacting to it by having someone else's stream on in the background that is reacting to it because I ain't watching that shit alone. I am not watching that show without someone's running commentary on it. You couldn't pay me to do that. So to hit some of the highlights, Game of the Year, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Silk Song, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
There are only 2 games in this fucking list that deserve to be there, in my opinion.
Well, as a quick note, Expedition 33 got 12 individual nominations, which is the most that has ever been done for in the Game Awards. So I have a feeling who's winning. So no one's surprised. Because, like, I'll be honest, looking through this list, I'm like, yeah, that's everyone I would expect to be nominated for Game of the Year, except for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. But I don't know Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, so.
I'm sorry, I don't see why Donkey Kong needs to be there.
It looks very good.
Considering it has basically said, oh, was Odyssey a good game? Yeah, let's make it better. Yeah.
There is movement, there is schmovement, and then there's schmovement. And Bonanza has schmovement. Like, that game, it looks just fun to just go and just roll through people.
It definitely hits that same board that Odyssey in terms of movement tech.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those, it deserves being here too. Do I think it would win? No.
No, I think it has like, it only has like 3 more nominations, and and it's like in the categories you expect it to, so it probably will win those, but it won't win Game of the Year, which is fine because of who it's up against in those categories. Game direction.
Nothing Nintendo ever wins.
Yeah, I think the only thing that won isn't Breath of the Wild their only winner?
Maybe, but I feel like it got dipped out of it.
Let me look. Yeah, Breath of the Wild won 2017. But otherwise, no. That is the only one. It's been Inquisition, Witcher 3, Overwatch, Breath of the Wild, God of War, Sekiro, Last of Us 2, Takes 2, Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate, Astrobot.
Astrobot should not have won.
I forget what it was primarily up against. 1 second. Balatro, Wukong, Elden Ring DLC, 7 Rebirth, Metaphor.
For 1, Astrobot should not have won. For 2, Elden Ring's DLC should not have even been included. Wukong should have won that. Wukong got gypped.
Wukong win anything?
No, it didn't, because it got gypped. Because Chinese company do too good, so we must take back by force.
It got best action game actually, and player's voice. So it got 2, but not much more. Anywho.
The fact that the player's voice even fucking exists is annoying, because the Game Awards should be about what the players have voted as the best. What the actual fuck is the player's voice?
Oh, so you misunderstand how this works. Okay.
No, I
Hey,
don't misunderstand. I'm aware. It's still annoying, though.
Hey, you account for 10% of the vote.
Oh, 10%. Wow, so generous.
You're basically tiebreaker.
Oh,
You get to break the ties. Is it that's something?
there's a reason I hate these people.
Game direction, Expedition, Death Stranding, Yote, Hades 2, Split Fiction.
Oh.
No concrete thoughts on that.
Only thought I've got is if Yote wins anything, I'm gonna fucking rage.
Best adaptation: Minecraft, Devil May Cry, Last of Us, Splinter Cell, Until Dawn.
Splinter Cell? What?
Yeah, there was a Splinter Cell show on Netflix this year.
Fucking when? Why is this listed
this year?
if no one fucking knows about it? Excuse me?
Hey, there was a Sonic 3 movie and they didn't put it on this list, and I feel like they probably should replace Splinter Cell, to be honest. Or, you should probably replace that Until Dawn movie because, that Until Dawn movie is garbage. Unfortunately, they keep putting garbage in the game adaptations because, well, we got to put everything on there.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if they didn't put garbage on the game adaptation one, there probably wouldn't be a category.
So Minecraft's winning this one, correct?
Probably, because I think that's the only one that's actually done any kind of chain rattling.
Yeah.
It's not good, but it's better than the rest.
Best narrative: Expedition, Death Stranding 2, Yote, Kingdom Come, Silent Hill F.
Again. I'm sorry, if this is not a clean sweep by fucking Expedition, there's a reason that game is so fucking fondly loved.
I feel like Silent Hill F can at least compete with Expedition, but probably not by much because, hot damn, that game. Silent Hill does some fucked up shit in its narratives. I feel like goes harder than I think any Silent Hill has ever went.
I mean, fair enough for competition, at least. If it loses to Silent Hill, I won't necessarily be upset. Anything else, though, and this is coming from somebody that actually really enjoys the Kingdom Come Deliverance games, but fuck, Clair Obscur is genuinely my top 3 of all time.
All right. Art direction: Expedition, Death Stranding 2, Yote, Hades 2, Silksong.
I could see Silksong taking art direction.
I feel like Yote or Hades too.
I would like the Expedition 33 looks pretty good, but I'm like, can we get a game that like has an actual art style to it when art direction, please?
Yeah.
Please and thank you. Just personally.
I agree with that. I do think that Silksong deserves the win on that one.
Best score in music: Silksong, Hades 2, Expedition, Yote, Death Stranding 2.
I don't know this. What?
I was going to say, can it not be Death Stranding 2? Because please don't let it be the soundtrack that it's all referential music. Please let it be one of the games with actual soundtracks that are unique to itself. Please and thank you.
Fair.
Anything but Death Stranding 2. I'm sorry. Anything but Death Stranding 2. Kojima's playlist does not count as a soundtrack.
That one I feel like probably goes to Hades, right? Because, I mean, Silk Song has a solid soundtrack, yes, but, like, I've seen a shit ton about the music from Hades, too.
I will take anybody as long as it's not Kojima. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jeff. Your boy needs to not be here for this one. Best performance. This doesn't have people listed for it, but Ben Starr, Charlie Cox, Erica Isha, Jennifer English, Konatsu Kota, and Troy Baker. I think the first three of those are for Expedition. I know the last one for Troy Baker is him as Indy for Golden Circle, and not.
What was the third name?
Erica Isha or Ishi? Not Isha. Ishi.
That's fucking Ghost of Yote. Fuck her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me.
They ruined my. Fuck Sucker Punch. Honestly, just. Goddamn. Just. I genuinely loved Ghost of Tsushima. For them to write off the ending of Ghost of Tsushima as a fucking 5-second flashback, fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them with everything in my power.
Okay, Ben Starr, Charlie Cox, and Jennifer English are for Expedition 33. Erika Ishii is for Yote. Konatsu Koto is for Silent Hill F. And Troy Baker is, like I said, for Indiana Jones, not for Death Stranding 2.
I thought he did really well in Indiana Jones.
I did too. But why not Death Stranding 2? That was a better performance for him instead of him doing his best Harrison Ford impression.
Fair. So probably would give it to either Charlie Cox or I don't know. I feel kind of weird about Charlie Cox just because, like, he genuinely doesn't want the award. He doesn't believe he deserves the award because plot twists in the game reasons.
We have a similar thing to talk about that later, but we'll get to that category. Mm-hmm. I'll mention innovation and accessibility, even though I wish they would detail the innovations and accessibility. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atomfall, Doom, EA Sports FC 26, South of Midnight. I wish they would give details on this, because I would like to know what they did for accessibility.
They just made it accessible.
Okay, so Doom,
yes.
Atomfall,
Assassin's Creed, EA Sports FC 26, and South of Midnight.
What did Shadows do?
I don't know. That's my problem with this category. They don't give the details.
You could almost say that this category is not very accessible.
Exactly. Games for Impact. Consume Me, Dispolte or Dispilote, Lost Records, South of Midnight, Wonderstop.
I hope South of Midnight wins that one. I really do enjoy South of Midnight. That was a good game.
Best ongoing game: FF14, Fortnite, Helldivers, Marvel Rivals, No Man's Sky.
I know what I want to win, but I also know what's going to win.
Okay.
We all know Rivals is going to win.
Honestly, in the last year, I feel like Rivals has done the best work for its player base.
I hardcore disagree. No Man's Sky keeps throwing out banger after banger update.
Fair. It hasn't made the headlines like Rivals, but No Man's Sky does. They do the quiet, consistent work.
It's not even necessarily that. It's more so just that it's kind of become expected from Hello Games. Their updates just come out and it's like, God damn, you added how much? Okay, thank you. And at this point, it's just expected.
The one person talked too much, and now we must pay for it by making this game exactly what that guy pitched when they started this.
Forever. This is a never-ending game.
Best community sport: Baldur's Gate 3, FF14, Fortnite, Helldivers, No Man's Sky.
Best community sport? What?
Support.
Oh, support. Oh.
Yeah.
I would have said Helldivers maybe like 6-7 months ago, but it's kind of fallen off pretty hard. So
this always feels like the FF14 and whoever hasn't fucked up this year category. But even this year, I'm like, Final Fantasy 14 doesn't feel like it's doing that well. Coming out of Endwalker, so
realistically, funnily enough, I think Baldur's Gate might actually have it this year just because of how consistent the fan base is.
Mm-hmm. Best indie game: Absolem, Ball X Pit, Blueprints, Expedition 33, Hades 2, Silk Song. I will note, I believe it's Ball X Pit. The dev has asked to be removed from this category because this is, or not best independent. Okay, never mind. Next category. Never mind. That's the next one.
So this is best indie game: Ball X Pit,
Absolem, Blueprints, Expedition, Hades 2, Silk Song.
I feel like Silk Song needs this one.
Can it not be Expedition? They're going to win enough as is.
Facts.
And this is the one that I was going to make the note on. They also have it here. Best debut indie: Blueprints, Expedition, Dispatch, Megabonk, which the dev has withdrew. The dev from Megabonk has withdrew their nomination because this isn't their debut game. They've done games under other names, so they're saying we don't want the nomination.
Oh, so it's almost
Fair
like
enough.
the Game Awards forgot to do their research and tried to put something in the wrong category again.
Crazy.
Even then, I would say to the guy, no, take it. Why not?
So best debut, I would have given it to Megabonk, but fair enough. What was the one before it?
Dispatch, the
Dispatch.
one from the Telltale / X Ubisoft folks.
Yep, that's the one I'm giving it to. Yep. I have seen, I have heard, I want to fucking play it so badly. I have heard so many good things about Dispatch. I don't think I've had a single person say bad things about it.
Best mobile game: Destiny Rising, Persona 5, Sonic Rumble, Uma Musume, Wuthering Waves.
Is it sad that I want Uma Musume to win?
No, because I'll be honest, it's probably the best performing mobile game out of this entire lot. That probably isn't Wuthering Waves.
Yeah.
Even then, if you give that to Persona 5, I will come after you for that, because no, you do not give that to Persona 5 the Phantom X. They fucked up the global launch of that game badly.
I don't think they're gonna give it to Persona. They're gonna give it to fucking Destiny, because Destiny's the big name and we need to save Bungie.
But this is the mobile game that's not even
dead.
being made by Bungie.
Bungie's dead even if they do try to do something dumb like that.
But this isn't even made by them. This is made by NetEase.
It doesn't matter, because the name alone is enough to boost Bungie's stock. Like, let's be honest. Let's be 100% honest.
I'll skip VR AR. Unless you have something about any of the nominees for that one.
What are the nominees?
Alien Rogue Incursion, Arcane Age, Ghost Town, Marvel's Deadpool VR, The Midnight Walk.
Nope, nothing. Continue.
Best action game: Battlefield 6, Doom, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Shinobi.
Doom. Are we talking about Dark Ages? We're talking about Dark Ages, right?
Yeah, we're talking about Dark Ages. I just shortening it to Doom because it's Doom.
I don't really think, as much as I like Doom, I don't think it deserves to be in this one just because Dark Ages wasn't as good as the other two.
Give it to Shinobi. I think that'd be hilarious.
Is that the Mark of the Ninja Shinobi or whatever?
Shinobi Art of Vengeance.
That's
the new one that came out this year.
Yeah.
There is also a Ninja Gaiden that's in that same style as Shinobi that came out that's not Ninja Gaiden 4. That I think also apparently was better than Ninja Gaiden 4.
I don't know. I never played Ninja Gaiden 4.
Best action adventure: Death Stranding, Yote, Indie, Silk Song, Split Fiction.
I personally like Split Fiction, but I don't know if I could give it to Split Fiction.
Best RPG: Avowed, Expedition, Kingdom Come, Outer Worlds, Monster Hunter.
Why the fuck is Avowed in that category? That was not an RPG.
Because it's made by the same piece. Yeah, because the other one is Outer Wilds too, and they didn't want to nominate Digimon Time Stranger. Cowards.
That Avowed is not a fucking RPG, and I stand by it. That is a goddamn adventure game. Point blank. There is
cowards for They are cowards for not nominating Time Stranger when that was pulling in Steam numbers comparable to fucking Expedition 33.
That's impressive.
It was like third highest RPG on Steam when it came out. It was only beaten by Expedition 33 and I think Monster Hunter Wilds. Or no, it was beating Monster Hunter Wilds.
That is impressive.
It was doing numbers. Best fighting game: 2K Capcom Fighting Collection, Fatal Fury, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, Virtua Fighter 5.
My nostalgia's gonna win, and I'm gonna say Mortal Kombat.
I almost want to remove the three collections to be like, can it be an actual new fighting game and not a collection of them? But then
Fair.
I'm like, well, Fatal Fury has all the crap that they did, which just leaves 2XKO.
Yeah, it doesn't really leave that much to choose from.
Yeah.
Yep.
This year wasn't a year for action games. Or for fighting games.
Best family game: Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart Worlds, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, Split Fiction.
Wow, I actually think this is one of the first times that category has not been took over completely by Nintendo.
It doesn't help that this is the year they launched the Switch 2 and didn't put a lot out before now.
Yeah.
I really want to see Sonic kick. I really want to see Sonic kick Nintendo's ass. I really do.
I'll be honest, from everything I've heard and seen, if it was coming down to Mario Kart and Sonic, Sonic's got it.
I will say that Lego Party one looks really good. I don't know if you know what that is.
I don't. I think between the two Nintendo ones, if Nintendo's walking away with this one, it'll be because of Bonanza, not because of Mario Kart.
Yeah,
they kind of fumbled that hard.
Yeah, Lego Party is a Lego Mario Party with a lot of really interesting mechanics and stuff. It actually looks really good. Like if you wanted a not Mario Party, Lego Party's it.
Okay.
Best Best Sim Strategy: The Alters, FF Tactics, Jurassic World Evo 3, Sid Meier's Civ 7, Tempest Rising, 2 Point Museum.
It didn't get enough headway in terms of like enjoyment from people, but I really think Alters deserves that one. I played that, and that was, for one, that was a wild concept. For two, it got good. It got really good.
I think the dumb one from this one would be if Tactics gets it, because it's technically a remaster.
It's an HD remaster of old ass FF Tactics.
I think they've added more to it, but it's essentially that at its core, so no, that does not need to be.
They've added a full English dub, I believe, because the game was not dubbed before, but now it's dubbed. Because it was from that time period where we didn't dub games. Best Sports Racing: EA Sports FC 26, F1 25, Mario Kart World, Rematch, Sonic Racing.
I would say Sonic Racing again.
Don't you dare give this to EA. That award doesn't deserve to be buried in a year. Best multiplayer: Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Night Rain, Peak, Split Fiction.
I'm gonna be honest. Arc Raiders deserves it if it wasn't for the fucking toxic ass people that have been joining recently that are all coming from shit like Escape from Tarkov and shit like that, where it's literally just kill everyone else and then leave.
Most anticipated game: 007, GTA 6, Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, Witcher 4.
Witcher 4.
They
At
didn't
least for
have
me.
Half-Life 3 in there. Couldn't resist
This
that.
is probably going to go to GTA 6, and I go, no, the industry deserves to burn if it does.
Yeah.
I only know Moist Critical out of Content Creator of the Year, and I only vaguely know him.
Who are the other content creators?
Cadril, Kai Senate, Sakura Miko, The Burnt Peanut.
Yo, Peanut is listed. Let's go. You should watch his videos. They're fucking hilarious. That man can't shoot for shit. It's so funny.
I guess last up, best esports game: Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League, Mobile Legends, Valorant.
I would say League, but that's just me personally.
Honestly, I just look at the esports category and go, why is the FGC so underrepresented? Cowards.
The what?
The FGC. The fighting game
that?
community.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that's most of the game awards. The others are esports specific nominations, and I don't care.
Valid.
Any other thoughts on the game awards? Any hopes?
No.
Hopes for the Game Awards?
The only real wording it that way. The only real hopes is that they'd quit doing it after this year, but that's not going to happen. So
It will never happen. They
I
make
will change this
too much fucking money.
I will change the question then. You get to make the one last reveal for the Game Awards as bad as possible. What is your pitch? What is the worst thing that you could end the Game Awards on?
Oh, the worst thing. Oh.
Yes. Yes, give me your cursed ideas.
Tommy, you go first.
Truthfully, the worst thing that they could do is not do the thing that everyone's expecting and just not have Half-Life 3 there. As much as everyone's expecting that would just be the worst possible thing, because that would get everyone, well, I thought it was going to be there. Well, there you go thinking again. Good work, Internet.
Well, what's in Half-Life 3's place? What is the cursed thing that is in Half-Life 3's place?
Have y'all ever played Beast Quest?
No?
My prediction is Beast Quest 2. And I'll tell you right now, the first Beast Quest was fucking awful. It was an indie adventure game that was fucking terrible.
I have one. It may not be the most cursed thing possible, but it would be hilarious.
What?
FNAF, the movie, the game.
Why has that
Wait,
not been
no.
a thing already?
Hold on a minute. Hold on. They make a new reveal about Fable. Specifically, that there's going to be a racing game mode within the game. Because it's made by the racing team.
Now that you say that, I think the most cursed thing would be anything Microsoft, because that shit ain't coming out the fucking door.
Actually, you just gave me the idea. Instead of Half-Life 3, we get a Half-Life racing game.
Yes. I say this to birth these ideas into existence. Because fuck it, let's roll.
Halo Infinite Part 2.
No,
They're not making that.
They're
No,
perfectly
no, they're
fine with
making-
knowing Halo Infinite is not infinite.
Yeah, they're remaking Halo 1, didn't you hear?
They're remaking
Campaign
Halo
Evolved.
1 again.
Yeah,
Just the campaign. Just the campaign block. No multiplayer.
Yep.
No, just the campaign.
Yep, I know.
Again, because for those that failed to remember, the CE multiplayer actually is part of Reach.
No, you want to know what my genuine nightmare is now? Because I've seen what they fucking do to their video games now. If BioWare actually fucking revealed Jade Empire 2, I would lose my fucking mind because they're going to ruin my childhood game. I would actually fucking rage.
They have to get Mass Effect 5 out the door. 4, 5, whatever Mass Effect game they're working on that they keep saying they're working on. They have to get that out the door first.
I think
As
5
if
would
that's
be right.
as if that stopped them from revealing 5 when they were working on fucking Veilguard, that hot piece of shit.
Okay, we have spoke terribleness into being. Shall we hit the highlights on the releases for the next couple weeks?
Go for it.
All right, tomorrow, Marvel Cosmic Invasion for Xbox One Series, X, PlayStation 4, 5, Switch, and Switch 2. That's the Marvel beat up by the Shredder's Revenge crew. So it should be really good. Let's see. On the 2nd, Destiny 2 Renegades for Series X and the PlayStation 5. Now you too can have not Star Wars content in your Destiny game. You can wield a not lightsaber and some not Star Wars guns and go to not Star Wars planets to do not Star Wars things. If that sounds stupid, it's because it is. I'm sorry. I'm gonna bang on this forever. To distract from the shit that they pulled, Rockstar is putting out Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare for Series X, PlayStation 5, Switch 2, Android, and iOS.
Is this an actual remaster?
I believe so.
If it's an actual remaster, great. But if it's not, get that shit the fuck out of my face. I'm tired of this shit. If it's a real, genuine remaster, modern graphics and everything, I'm down because I fucking love the original Red Dead Redemption. But you know what else we fucking need, Rockstar? Fucking remaster Red Dead Revolver, you sons of bitches.
No,
Why is that game being forgotten? That's the original fucking focal point.
No, what we really need is a remaster of Gun.
Facts. Facts.
The Red Dead Redemption game before Red Dead Redemption existed.
That or the what the fuck was that game series called? You play as the McCoy brothers. There's like 4 or 5 games.
It does not ring a bell, unfortunately.
I can't think of it. I'll remember it later.
Let's see. On the 4th, Night Rain, The Forsaken Hollows for Series X, PlayStation 4 and 5. 7 Remake Integrate and 7 Rebirth Twin Pack for PlayStation 5. Metroid Prime 4 for Switch and Switch 2.
Wait. Integrate already came out. What?
This is like a 2-pack release of Remake, Integrate, and Rebirth. It's like a 2-in-1 box situation.
I was very confused for a split second. I was like, what?
They've got to do it for the holidays so you too can get ready for 7R3, which is not going to be Reunion because they use that for Crisis Core. It'll be some other R word.
Refantasio. No, wait.
Octopath Traveler 0. You better not fuck this up because no one's going to remember anything but your fucked up ending.
True.
This is a Kingdom Hearts fan.
True.
Yeah.
Also says a Mass Effect fan. Octopath Traveler 0 for Xbox One, Series X, PlayStation 4, 5, Switch, and Switch 2. Power Wash Simulator for iOS. Sonic Racing Crossroads for Switch 2. On
like that one's
the
wrong.
5th. Probably. It may. Is it not out on Switch 2 yet?
Unless it's the Switch version that's compatible with it, but I know I've seen that in the eShop. That's why I'm like, I think that's wrong.
It's apparently a Switch 2 edition of the game. So that might be it. On the 5th, Avatar's Frontiers of Pandora from the Ashes edition for Series X and PlayStation 5.
Wasn't that game meh?
Yes.
Because it was just another. It's just another Ubisoft game.
Much like everything when it comes to Avatar, that isn't that one cartoon show.
Well, the first movie was good.
I saw that movie in theaters when it came out. I cannot tell you one thing about that movie. Besides, I had to do physics labs on the 3D that they used in that movie. That is the most I remember about that movie. In college, mind you. Anyway, on the 5th, Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny for Switch 2. Top-down adventure Nicktoons game.
Nicktoons?
Fantasy setting. Yeah, Nickelodeon Nicktoons.
Why?
I don't know.
Why does it seem more and more like these days the games just make me question why they exist?
On December 8th, Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 for PlayStation 5. That is not a mistake. Yakuza 0 Director's Cut for Series X and PlayStation 5, and Yakuza Kiwami and Kiwami 2 for Series X and PlayStation 5. On the 9th...
Is that a remake or a remaster?
The Kiwamis?
Yeah.
Those are remakes.
Cool.
But they're also like old remakes. Like they've been around forever.
But they're already on Xbox. I know that I've played them on Xbox. It has to be.
This is probably just a 2-pack of Kiwami and Kiwami 2.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. The Zero Director's Cut is new because they did a new English dub for it, and with some extra cutscenes, I think.
Yes, that sounds right.
Yeah. On the 9th, Final Fantasy 9 for Switch. Or no, that's not 9.
No, that's 9.
Okay. And also the 7 Final Fantasy 6 and Final Fantasy...
That's 7 and 8.
Final Fantasy 7 and 8 Remaster Twin Pack for Switch. I can't read Roman numerals today. Ultimate Sheep Raccoon for Switch 2. On the 10th, Pokemon Legends EA Mega Dimension DLC for Switch and Switch 2.
That feels way too quick for DLC for me already.
Well, they did announce it before the game that came out.
That almost feels as if the game was supposed to be out earlier.
Probably. Probably. Let's see. On the 11th, Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader for Switch 2. And on the 12th, Beyblade X Zone for Switch. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection for Xbox One, Series X, and PlayStation 2. Or, why did I say PlayStation? Switch 2. And Creator 2D No Fate for Xbox One, Series X, PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. Any other thoughts? Any other highlights from the releases?
No.
All right, then that will do it. Technically, tomorrow I'm doing CAD tomorrow to make up for the fact I didn't do it Thursday. And then I'm doing CAD again this Thursday. We should have the Gang Kimmy done tomorrow, so we will do somebody else Thursday, or start somebody else Thursday. Because I definitely don't want to do the one I want to do for doing this for a year until next year. So we will figure somebody out of the ones I haven't done yet that all scare me to some degree.
Oh, wait. Hey, I do have a question.
Yes.
Realistically, what do you think is probably going to be a game that's going to be revealed at Game Awards? Because you know they do a bunch of reveals. Since Microsoft's to be dropping all of their exclusiveness, I'm wondering if a new Gears is going to be revealed at Game Awards.
They already have revealed a new Gears.
Oh, they have? Okay, I missed that.
Yeah, they have a Gears of War E-Day that's coming out sometime.
Oh, that's fair. I forgot about E-Day. Yeah.
Yeah. I almost want to say Nintendo will show off something, but even I don't know. I'm unsure about that. So...
Prime 5 teaser. Just because people have talked about if Prime 4, 5, and 6 get done the same way as the first 3 were, then 5 should already be in development. I could see them pulling the same stunt they did with 4. Just drop a quick teaser and be done with it.
With what game? I missed it.
Prime 5.
Metroid Prime. Metroid
When y'all
Prime.
talk together. Okay, thank you. I was about to say when y'all talk together.
Sorry.
nothing gets through. You know what would go crazy and absolutely would not happen because EA hates us?
Mm-hmm.
Titanfall 3.
Square will probably have a teaser and announce what 7R3 will be titled.
Wasn't there supposed to be another Bayonetta in the making?
You mean Bayonetta 3? Because that's been out for, I think, a couple years now.
No. Isn't there supposed to be another one because Bayonetta 3 left on a cliffhanger, if I remember correctly?
If there is, Platinum is not picking it up on it because they're honestly, a lot of the people that have worked on all that stuff have left Platinum. So
fair.
Like Platinum has had a mass exodus of talent in the last like year or two. Like Shinji Mikami has fucked off, went and formed his own studio, and is partnering with Capcom to make the Okami sequel.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm trying to just think of what could realistically be revealed. I could see, now this is a long shot, but I could see a Star Wars Battlefront 3 teaser. Possibly.
Yeah, I could see EA doing something with Star Wars. Even if it's not Battlefront 3, they would do something with it.
Agreed. What about you, Tommy? I know you mentioned Prime. Anything else?
Nah.
Yeah, I can't think of anything at the moment because I'm like, Nintendo's been playing too close to the vest, so they've probably got nothing.
Oh, the only other thing could be something like the next 3D Mario, but they're not going to do that now. They're going to wait and do that on a direct because next year's an anniversary year for Mario.
Square Enix doesn't normally have their own thing. They sometimes do it on Sony, but maybe another Final Fantasy? 16 went off pretty well.
The only problem with Square Enix is that they're apparently, how do I word this? They're kind of going through a company reboot over the next like 3 years. So outside of what's already established for them, they're not doing major projects.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
Basically, don't expect anything major except for Kingdom Hearts 4 and 7R3, basically. It's going to be really small stuff from them, like Octopath Traveler 0, which is a repurposing of Octopath's mobile game into a standalone regular release game. It's going to be stuff like that, remasters for like 2 or 3 years, basically, for them. Well, for the next, I think, 2 years, because they've already been through a year of this.
I will say, in terms of reveals, not necessarily the world reveal of a game, but just a gameplay reveal, I would actually genuinely like to see something from Fable, because I'm really concerned about that game, considering all we've seen is CGI.
I mean, they have canceled everything surrounding that game when it was revealed. At this point.
So is it in development hell right now, or are they actually still making it?
They might still be making it. Might being the key word.
Interesting.
Wolverine probably.
Oh, Wolverine's a good one. That is a good point.
Because they just showed off a trailer for it a few months back, but it wasn't like a substantial trailer, so they could show something here. It's honestly the only card Sony has.
Yeah,
because they're still recovering from going balls deep on live service games. So I don't think they have anything in the anything far enough along to show.
I don't even know if that's what they're recovering from at this point, because they majorly flopped with Last of Us 2. And ever since then, they have been struggling to stand back up.
They had 14 live service games in development and canceled half of them.
Fair.
They almost had Insomniac making a live service Spider-Man game. Almost. Oh, actually, something that might be possible. Maybe. It depends. It's still in the early workings, but we are aware that it's being made, which is the sequel to Hogwarts Legacy. Right.
So
right,
it is that is a possibility that we could see on at the Game Awards.
There might be a director's cut of that game basically coming, because Rocksteady is supposed to be working on some enhanced version of the first one.
So that might be the reveal as well, yeah.
You said that, and I remembered, oh right, Rocksteady got sent to the Harry Potter mines because Suicide Squad flopped.
Oh.
Right.
You know what would be a cool revive, since THQ Nordic is running everything now? It would be cool to see Red Faction revived. That would be really...
Well, it's clear people want that because that's what Bonanza was, partially. It had all the destructibility of a Red Faction game.
Fair. Wasn't Red Faction, it wasn't just THQ, it was... Oh, right, it was Volition, so that probably isn't gonna happen.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to think.
Fuck you, EA.
There's not many people where I'm like, well, EA's got I can't think of the word for it, but they're not in good shape.
I genuinely don't see how people can look at EA and go, I want to work for that company, considering the vitriolic hatred of EA online. And it's nearly unanimous EA hatred.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else, unless you have another one.
Other than maybe a new Wolfenstein, but I don't know. Youngblood's flopped really hard, so I don't. One.
They're working on an Indiana Jones DLC, so they might have something cooking, but it may not be ready yet.
Fair.
I want to say, Monolith Soft, please show me a thing, but they're probably still cooking that.
Who?
Monolith Soft, the folks who do the Xenoblade games.
Ah. Is WB defunct at this point?
No.
They might be able to save their company if they reveal a fucking Shadow of Blank game. Doesn't have to be the same fucking hero. And there's enough space in between the fucking lore of Lord of the Rings that you can find an area to insert hero here.
Well, in 2 weeks, folks, you will... Oh.
You're good, go ahead. I was just going to say, or release the fucking Nemesis system and quit being douchebags.
The patent has to run out on that, unfortunately.
I know.
We have to wait on the legal on that one. Anywho, if you want to find out what happens, tune in 2 weeks. We'll talk about it then. Or listen to me, be happy that Monolith Soft released the thing on that Thursday, or I don't know, maybe mad if like they end on a Fast and Furious game again.
Didn't they end on fucking Unbound last year?
I don't remember.
It No. It wasn't. No. You're right. I think it was a Fast and Furious game because Need for Speed Unbound was revealed during Game Awards, and it was hot garbage. But I think you're right. It was a Fast and Furious game, and it was fucking awful.
It wasn't last year, but it was like a few years ago they did that, and I was like, that is the stupidest thing in the world. But yeah, find out in 2 weeks or when I stream that Thursday.
Do you know when you're gonna stream it? Are you gonna watch it live, or are you gonna watch replay?
I mean, I'll be doing CAD stuff, so I'll have it in the background. I won't be actively watching it. I will be doing other stuff and then look up and be like, oh, they're showing off a thing. Is it something interesting? No, I don't care.
I was about to say, if you're willing to watch a VOD instead of watching it live, I could watch it while I'm at work.
I'll probably just have it on in the background.
Fair.
By have it on in the background, I mean have someone else's stream of it on in the background. I will probably have the Gigaboots Twitch on in the background because they'll probably do a live commentary of it and rip it, and I will go, yay! I also don't know the start time. Anywho, we should end. Exclamation point. YouTube and chat is the YouTube archive for this and all of our other streams. I'll get the rest of Dragonite up Tuesday. Promise. Because I forgot to get the rest of it scheduled today.
I will try at some point to get the schedule for this coming month up too.
Okay. Exclamation point social and chat gives the handles for all of our social media so you know when they're live. Exclamation point Discord and chat because this is like drop by, say hi. We'll see you tomorrow and the rest of the week, folks.